Hello. In the spirit of Budokai 3, I would like to remind everyone that sometimes plagiarism's kind of based. Also had to change the music. Excuse me. So I test the microphone. I'm not even going to bother asking if that's okay. I actually know that. But I didn't test the game, so new update. Who knows what can happen. Thursday stream, I had to go do something with my grandmother, and as I have said multiple times on streams, my grandmother needs me. I'm leaving all you in the dust. I had to help her out with some housework. So I moved the stream to Thursday. But usually if there's stream changes, I announce it in my Discord server's announcement channel. Speaking of, upcoming Saturday, we will be doing the member stream. So if you want to get in on that, it's your last chance. Did you see that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth ending? I did not, but what? Okay, so I'm not gonna act like I care about spoiling the game. So plug your ears, because this is all I know. This is your only warning. Plug your ears for like 30 seconds. I heard there is Force Ghost, and what I'm assuming from that information is that like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, the actual good game, is there just like, Aerith, you're gonna get stabbed, move to the left, and then she doesn't get stabbed or something. Assuming that's what's at play. But again, I didn't watch it. I don't care about Final Fantasy VII Remake enough to watch it. So that's all I know. Yes, I did say Force Ghost. Because everything wants to just ape Star Wars nowadays. It's like, wow, that's been shit. What if we did that? Can I... Hold on. Oh, there we go. A little misaligned for some reason, but looking good. As for how I'm doing, I'm a little annoyed. I'm in a bad mood. I can't lie to you. So, I'm extremely... I don't even know if autistic is the right word for why I feel this way, but it's what I'm gonna say. So when I have things like set in my head and something goes slightly off, I get annoyed. I talk about that a lot on stream, because usually it happens when things just randomly start going wrong. I can control it a lot better at this point in my life, but in my brain, it is like just static going on. I can't handle it. So I ordered pants the other day. Because I needed new pants. So I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna look at the size chart. I'm just gonna look at, like, what size it is, the same brand, same everything. I order it all. Like, okay, a week later, the pants come. I put them on, and like, they're pretty good. I'm wearing them right now. Like, they look fine. These look normal. They're what I like. They're kind of tight, but not too tight. Pretty everywhere, right? Like, they're a snug fit. They're what I want. Baggy pants are the only baggy clothes I don't like wearing. I don't like the feeling of baggy pants. I'm not a youth. I'm an old man. So anyway, however, right at the waistband, they're like just slightly too tight. And then I look at the tag and I'm like, it's exactly the same until I get to UK sizes. And that's different. It's the only thing. It's the same size in every other place to the usual pants I buy. Except for UK, it's too smaller. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? So I'm going to blame the British. Like, it's fine, obviously. I'm wearing them, they're comfortable enough. But I'm very particular about the way clothes feel. Sometimes I wear like an undershirt because I don't like the way the material feels on my skin. I don't know. I'm very weird about this stuff. Also trying to fix the chat, excuse me. It's UK, what do you expect? I need to order for the UK, that's why it's confusing. But it's the only thing that's wrong. So I don't blame them. I haven't played this since last time, and I, dear God, do not remember literally anything. I'm trying to save our bunny. That's it. That's the only important thing. That's the only thing I remember. I feel like we're about to enter a boss or something. Did I save before a boss? Oh no. I hate it. Skinny jeans, they hurt. I like skinny jeans. But I don't wear like, I used to wear guy skinny jeans. I just wear girl jeans. It's the only like female clothes I have. Everything else I'm like, I want baggy shirts, baggy tees, like it's all men's stuff. But I don't know, girls pants usually suit me better because I'm very weirdly shaped. right? Again, I'm like 5 foot and like I have hips, I have somewhat broad shoulders, right? I do curve in a little. So like if I were to wear like smaller men's clothes, it always fits me weird. So specifically with jeans, I usually just wearing girl jeans. Unless you're Vic. Vic Binyaga? Yeah, that guy has it figured out. See? That's a Christian man, like me. Also, yeah, I saved it for a fucking boss. God damn it. Alright, I hate starting on bosses. Because there's no warm-up. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think this game's is a little low. Do we agree? Chat, do you agree with me? I feel like it's a little low. Open volume mixer. Might be a little high now. Ooh. I want to knock it down one little notch. Dude, audio mixing is another thing I'm super particular about. Too high? Yeah, okay. So yeah, maybe. Dude, I go great, dude. Have you watched a modern movie? Like, do audio mixers just not exist in the industry anymore? I always see things that like, oh, Zoomers always use subtitles now. And it's like, no fucking shit, because no one knows how to audio mix. I can't hear anything. But hopefully this is fine. This seems good. No, I have not watched a modern movie. Good for you. I'm assuming this is a video game boss. Like, yeah, okay. All right, this is not the gun to use. All right, so we need to take multiple shots. Okay. Oh fuck. All right, so this keeps moving, so we're gonna have to get every cube down. Is my assumption. I like video game puzzles. Speaking of modern things, I always see people like be like, "Oh, look at this cool boss from Horizon Zero Dawn," and it's like, brother, that's a cutscene. Like, thank you, Chaos, for the two super chat. Thank you, dude. Oh god, you got me hurt. Can't believe you done this. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope I read that message. I'm fighting for my life right now, so I can't. How do I dodge roll again? Shit, it's been a while. Can I not be... Dude, I got... What's my dodge roll button? That's crawl. Alright. Oh, health. Alright. I'm sure someone answered my question. Then against my chat. They probably didn't. I can't read right now. It's protecting itself! Oh, give me that health, please. I had 10 health. That cheated me. Sony and EA is laying off so many people. Dude, I saw this really stupid fucking post. Let me bring it up. We need to talk about it. That's all the gameplay you're getting for the start of this stream. Let me find it real quickly. Might just screenshot it to make it easier. Actually, no, we'll pull it up. So, also, how is everyone else doing? This is why Netflix made that AI auto rebalancer that they use now. God damn, everyone's getting replaced by AI because no one can do their fucking jobs. But like I said, the industry needs it. Every time I watch a modern movie, I'm like, hello? Everything's either too loud or too low. Everything feels like it was sound mixed like season 3 of SAO. What are we talking about too? So this guy, you can't see me. Sorry. This post blew my mind, and you click on this video, And it's exactly what you think. It's like the white guy YouTuber phenotype, right? So I as someone who usually prefers Japanese media constantly, every fucking day, and I'm sure all of you have dealt with this as well. You go on Twitter, someone's like, Japan is not perfect, Chud. It has problems, this and this. And it's like the most like strawman argument I've ever experienced. Cause it's like no one's actually saying that just because they think something's better. I don't know who GVG is. But this every time like the game industry is crumbling, whether it was in the 80s or now, there's always like something that's like, oh, Japan's actually this mythical place where like the laws are different and this and that. And it's like that's not true. The UK, where most of these layoffs are, like Sony UK, a bunch of the subsidiary studios, even Nintendo UK, are having layoffs, and they have very tight labor laws as well, just like Japan. The reason we're seeing so many layoffs from these industries right now is because during the COVID era, right? These places were hiring out the fucking wazoo because everyone was playing games because like no one could leave their goddamn house or they'd be arrested. That's the world we live in. So what they did is they just kept hiring and hiring, and a lot of those hires are obviously diversity hires or like sensitivity readers or any of these things. And now we're finally seeing the product of those COVID hires, and it's shit like the Suicide Squad. All these games that are just not making their money back. So of course you're seeing like 900 layoffs across the board, especially across these Western studios, whether they be, fake jobs, whether they be in America, whether they be in UK. It's not because Japan is some mythical place. Because when you do have people like Sega, who is kind of like within this thing and Square as well, they are also having layoffs. It's not because Japan's this mythical place. Because again, it's always these people who need to hear it. And it's very funny because every person always comes at you to actually be like, oh, Japan isn't some mythical place when you say like they handle stuff a lot better. They know nothing about the industry. They get all the information from this guy, some liberal on YouTube who does not know what the fuck they are talking about. There was something else I saw recently like this. Oh my God. Where is that N-word? Ningen. So have any of you seen this clip? I'm just curious. Because there's obviously always localization stuff going online, and Pat stares at the guy from Two Best Friend embarrassed himself like he always does, just fumble on his fucking doughy face, right? Because he was just like, localization for chuds, this and that. And actually, before we get into this, something very funny. Hold on. I don't know. So there's this big thing with Unicorn Overlord, and I'm sorry if I'm skimming over topics at a mile a minute. I want to get through this. So basically the thing was, I don't know, the guy that made Final Fantasy Tactics, like, quote tweeted the guy who was criticized the Unicorn's translation, and all the, what do we call this group? Just like the localization defenders, pronoun buyers, flags and bios, those type of people. We're like, see, Chud, you're getting owned by even the Japanese creator. And I think they just quote tweeted it because he literally just said something in Japanese, because that's not what he said. He literally said in English later, I guess because people weren't getting it, that he wasn't trying to be a part of the conversation. He was just saying that he was talking about his own experiences with two different versions of localizing his games, and he said that the players should be the one having this conversation with what they prefer. So essentially he was ending up agreeing with him. And I'm very sorry that I'm trying to find this post real quick. But I might not be able to. Anyway, so 22. God, this dude posts so much. People who tell you to touch grass always have like 1,000 tweets a minute, dude. It's crazy. Speaking of hypocrisy right now. I've always been told I'm too online and I tweet maybe, I don't know, twice a week. I like try to find something on someone's page like this and I'm like, I'm scrolling for an hour, dude, to find a tweet from 2 days ago. Like, oh, hold on. I'm sure there's an easier way for me to find this. I might need to go into my own notifications, actually. I think I got mentioned in it. Oh, here we go. I found it, guys. I'm a sleuth. It was this tweet where he was like, he was just like, I'm not even talking about the Unicorn Award. They just, it was like, it was a bunch of like something awful burnout guys being like, oh, you got owned. It's not even what he was saying. He was just talking about it. You can read through this if you want, but my summary is pretty accurate. Anyway, so again, all those people going after blah, 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 blah. Anyway, and I saw this post, and I want you guys to just watch this presentation, what they used to try to say that the English version of Final Fantasy VII is better, the remake.
Now that that's out of the way, no, I don't have any plans to make a video series comparing the Final Fantasy VII Remake's English voiceover to the original Japanese. That would be the most boring video in the world for me to make. Though if I did make it, it would be a lot shorter than this video. Actually, okay, let's make that video. In Japanese, Barrett says, that sure was hard, and Red 13 replies, no time to rest. We must hurry. In English, Barrett says,
damn, does it feel good to be alive?
And Red 13 says,
quite, but we could still die later tonight.
sorry, I like the English better.
Did you notice that? It's a very slimy way of going about it. What he did was he did not show you the Japanese. He read it in his own voice to basically cut out what is the most important part of, well, at least one of the biggest important parts, right? The actual performance of it, right? Hate this guy. Yeah, exactly. And his whole point is also that like, oh, it's better when that's a subjectivity, right? The actual slime ball. Because it's like, he can think it's better. That's like not my place to say what he thinks better. But the argument of localization isn't even anything to do with that. Which, I mean, I don't think a localizer is ever better because they're changing it. By the point of like, obviously, we just want what the author says. Like the actual written thing by the creators or designers. You know, the people actually making it. 22 he they agender. It's not this guy, but yeah, no, I mean it's a very, there's like what do we need, what's a word for phenotyping a profile, right? Like there's a very specific thing you can look out for it, agender or true heavy. Like it's always a specific type of person making this. I don't know anything about this guy. Again, it's always just like liberal white guy on YouTuber whose wife is probably getting impaled in the corner. That's why he's looking all bug-eyed. It's always the same type of dude. And there's two types. There's this guy. Hawaiian shirt is actually pretty common as well. Or you have like the Vosh looking phenotype, right? The actual neck beard. Sorry, I like the fanfic better. Yeah, like it's just, I hate these people, dude. I dislike these people heavily. That's another thing. Apparently saying that word I just used followed by it, sometimes YouTube's automation system can catch that for hate speech. So I am going to be very flowering my language when I am feeling dismayed in the future, just so you're aware. Divorced his wife to go into a polycuck relationship. Is that the, I mean, I was about to be like that guy, but it's like, they're always that guy. I remember there was, oh man, I'm sorry. I think his name might be Hunter. I don't pay attention to politics YouTubers, but I remember it was some white lib guy and he got married and he's like, the conservatives, blah, 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 tried this and tried that. But look at me. I have a wife and kid. Why are, like, I'm better than you at your own thing or whatever. And then, like, 2 years later, his wife divorced him, got gangbanged and piss porn. And then he got, like, shot on the street or something. So, white lib moment. That's not Destiny. Destiny also got cooked. But, I mean, that's all political YouTubers. Natural course of action. I don't know what it is. I think his name's Hunter. I don't follow these people at all. Very sorry. Ooh. But yeah, no, I'm bringing up this situation with like the unicorn thing in the video that is actually almost done. It's pretty close anyway. So if you're interested in my thoughts, feelings, a little bit more on that, it's going to be in the new video. Because again, it's mostly on discotheque, but it's, as always, a bit more broad reaching. Because I like to cover a lot of things when I do videos instead of like, this is what happened this week. Try to make like a story with it, narrative. Left shift. Is that, oh right, is it just... Do I have to double tap? Yeah. Okay. I feel like there was an easier way to do that. Am I crazy? Am I a crazy person? I know it's been a while since I played this game, but still. Dive left control. I mean, that's like a Mario dive. Yeah, dodge sprint. Okay, that's one thing. Is a custom-made character? Nah. She's just French. I don't have any mods on, believe it or not. I'm the only guy in the world playing this game with no mods. I guess it was fate that I learned about neuroselection and zoology in my previous semester. See, yeah, look at you. I didn't like believe or understand like what I just used the word physiology, whatever it was, the phenotyping. I didn't believe or know about any of that until I started like witnessing YouTubers, and it 100% taught me the lesson and proved that it was real. All right, so let's go. All right, hopefully this will be easier this time, because I know what I'm doing. I think I need to be out of shooting mode when I run, maybe. Man, the sound effects on this are very low. This bow. Alright, that's healing right there. That's good. I should probably drink my soup. There we go. Yeah, I think it no, oh my god, dude, this thing is fast. Okay, yeah, outrunning. Okay, so I can outrun it if I go out of shooting mode. Alright, that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't know what bullets these are. I still don't... Oh, no. Alright. You know what's really just intrinsically fun in like shooting games? Jumping. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm stupid. Why am I running this way? Alright, there's health over there. Let's grab that. Oh my god, dude! Ah, come on. I did it. Ooh. Feeling good. She's so cute. Yeah, she's a cute little grandma. I like her. Also, hello, Ka. I think your name was. I think I missed it. Hold on. I want to read Blob's thing. You wrote me like a paragraph. I should read it. That guy used to work in Japan for quite some time for Sony Interactive Entertainment and Grasshopper. That explains a lot. Also spoke in Japanese with a coworker. Seems to me that just likes exaggeration and localization, even though that's not what the author wrote. Is on. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. I mean, that's the whole conversation with like Onirism. Unicorn Overload or whatever it's called. And that's the thing you see with it a lot. If you go back to the discotheque situation, which is how I'm connecting them when I talk about it. They are like, oh, when we do dubs, we try to punch up the script so fit it to the audience or whatever. And it's like super telling that they're trying to present that as like a good thing, right? I feel like a lot of people these days are more plugged in, more aware, and it's like they don't want that to be punched up. Because what is that ultimately saying, right? Because you're basically just saying, and I mean, it's kind of what that guy said, that Japanese is like a boring language. It needs to be exaggerated. That's why I never get the thing that people do when they're like, oh, you can't have a direct translation. And like, obviously you can't to some extent. You need to change some things, like if it's a joke or a pun or whatever. But it's like me reading Japanese now, I get the direct thing. And I don't think that's bad or dry. Like, I feel more into the Japanese stuff now that I read or involve myself with, now that I get the direct meaning when I can. So I don't always do that because it's still hard for me to read stuff in Japanese. But again, it's kind of one of those like almost like xenophobic things. I don't know how to explain it 100%. Again, I will in my video better. I'm just never that great at talking about this stuff on the stream, at least to the extent that I want to. YouTubers and their word I can't say help me learn more in life than anything I learned in high school. And as a certified Halo and Splatoon fan, can confirm jumping and shooters fun. Oh, absolutely and absolutely. All right, so we got honey here. Oh, you found the queen's perfect honey pot. Nice. Want me some of that. Filthy Ningans. Whenever someone shows a direct translation, an example of why they can't do it, it's always some hyper-specific nonsense that was clearly made to look like gibberish. Yeah. The problem is with translation, people treat it as like their creative writing class, dude. Obviously, like, you need to take some liberties, and this is something I talk about in my next video, because I literally translate a pun to explain, like, how bad the translation is. And, like, obviously, I had to take, you know, I had to make the sense slightly different, but it's like I still kept the, essentially everything with it. The idea, the meaning, and it becomes something else. And it's like a lot of the time those little changes add up, you know, right? I talked about, again, in my last video. Wings. Press the dodge button in the air to perform a dash. Oh, hell yeah. We're gaming. But that's the thing I specifically talked about the World Ends With You, right? It's like slightly changing characters' dialogue over and over to make them more quirky or more whatever attitude you're going for. It adds up and slowly changes the perspective of the character over and over. My question now is, Crunchy using I also missed my last super chat. Oh, thank you for the 2K. I also appreciate it. No, oh, sorry. No, Pad's annoying to look at. Freaking whale. Yeah, not in a attractive sight for the eyes to see. I agree with that. As for the Crunchy thing, it's very funny to me because this is. I'm sorry, I keep saying, oh, my last video. But in my last video, I talked about how it's like the big CEOs don't fucking care, right? Like the thing you're seeing with Crunchy, Funimation, and all that. It's mostly because they literally do not care. And that's why they're allowed to get away with things. So obviously now that a cheaper alternative that can also benefit in other ways, like AI stuff, is coming out, you're going to see people pivot. So Crunchyroll announced that they're going to start, or they're looking into using AI translation more. And all the fucking worst people in the world were crying and hitting their keyboards all upset, you know, typical. Maybe I can pull up one guy, because I think I brought him up in the last video. But this is what I was getting at. And I mean, I'll repeat what I say in that video again, that like AI translation isn't ideal. Obviously, I'd much rather have someone faithfully bringing it over who understands the language. But it's like, maybe AI doesn't get the nuance, but neither do localizers, you know? At least these people. Because, like, I mean, localization is, like, you know... Oh, obviously speaking Japanese is the skill that requires for localization. But you need to be able... In some ways, you do need to be a good writer to translate the ideas over, but you also need to be respectful enough not to alter those, you know? Let me see if I can find it. Again, I didn't have anything prepared for this stream, so sorry. Usually I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk about this on the stream. I should have this on my desktop. Like ready to go, ready to whip out at a moment's notice. Oh, actually, speaking of, let me open this in a new window. I never played Another Code. I don't know if you guys remember, but I said I was like, oh, that looks cool. Maybe I'll pick it up. It got hit by the diversity stick and changed a bunch of characters. I specifically in the second one, I guess because it never released in the US. So I think it's why they were like, ooh, we can get away with that. Take one guess who publishes this game. Do that while I'm looking through, while I'm trying to find. Guess the publisher. Don't look it up. Just guess the publisher. Someone got it. Someone else got it. Wait for it's a good guess. Wait for it's a really good guess, but that's not it. Those who had said Arc Systems Works, congratulations, you won. It is in fact Arc System publishing that, and it is a big Arc System moment. Hit that diversity money. Man, what the heck? Oh, here we go. I used the alpha account to get us here, but it was this guy complaining about, and I brought him on my other video. Again, it's always the people. And I think the funniest thing about all this guy sucks. He's always sucked, apparently. Really old fig to my knowledge. But I'm not plugged in enough, or I guess old enough to really know. I always hate when people do this. It's really disingenuous. They post like old bad AI translations that machine translated. Comparing like Google Translate stuff to modern technology is so disingenuous. Like the idea that this stuff isn't getting better and better and is at a much better point now and only will continue to is absolutely insane. But it's like my biggest problem is I feel like, and this is me throwing a bone, right? Like if the localization people, right? Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. If the localization people like just admit it, like have you ever seen a localizer actually admit that the Dragon Maid thing from like 7 years ago is bad? No, they just say it's from 7 years ago, even though these people are always about the past, the past, the past. None of them just admit it's bad, right? I feel like everyone would be a lot more understanding if people in the industry were like, yeah, that's, you know, that's bad, right? Like if they just admit it when stuff was shit and done poorly, like they would have more people be like, oh, okay, I can try to level with you because you're trying to level with me, right? Yeah, die sucks. there's like a much longer version of this post. It's always funny to me. Again, I don't know the lore. I never used the fortunes, but I featured in my last video because he was again trying to be like the chuds, this and that. And actually, this is really off topic. Oh man, am I not gonna be able to? Dude, I fucking hate. I thought. Discord. God damn it. I strongly dislike Discord. Because anytime I try to search for something, it's like, here's like a billion things that you did not want. And we're not going to show you the specific thing. This is another, you guys, again, I bring this up in the last video for reasons, but like, I'm sure you guys have experienced the like AI is the boogeyman of Twitter, right? Like I've seen people freak out because like a gaming company mentions it. And of course they're talking about like AI controlled, you know, the background, the NPCs and whatnot, right? It's funny, Twitter boogeyman posting about AI is always so funny to me. And there's something really humorous recently. I would love to show it to you, but I'm struggling to find it because I sent it to someone and Discord is not showing me the message. And I have to scroll up through 1,000 posts of chat user Riku of Darkness posting big chungas. Oh my God. Okay, I found it. So anyway, it was like this Japanese program that like, you know, you do your sketch, blah, 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 and it comes out You know, it fills it in. The fun little thing people do. Anyway, all the Twitter artists started quote retweeting it, being like, this guy was trying to draw a squid, but the AI turned into an anime girl, and he had to hastily pretend that's what he was drawing all along to like try to like, I don't know, poke fun at the AI like not working and doing things bad, this and that. But of course, can any of you read that? Hold on, this is too high. Can any of you read that other than me? What does that say? The prompt from the top? Any takers? Not speak moon runes. I'll give a second. Reach on. I want to see if we can get another winner. It says girl in a squid hat. Yeah, girl's in there. Girl in a squid hat. So they just fucking lied. Like, this is actually just 100% accurate for what it told it to do. So, again, average AI hater on Twitter really making some strong arguments out there. Have you heard of the Gaming Bread? If so, he's recently sponsored by Square Enix to review the remakes. I know of them. I don't really watch them. Do not care. Do not care for YouTuber shills. That's the problem with YouTubers in general, right? But give me 1 second. I'm getting a call. No, the problem I'm saying with YouTubers, it's like I used to like YouTubers, just because like it was guy just wanted to talk about things, hanging out, kind of expressing things. But obviously, people are so entwined with the industry, can't trust shit. What's that girl Riku of Darkness hates? Chat user Riku of Darkness, Sphere Hunter. Like that's just literally just a paid shill for Capcom. Like, what's the point of this existence? It's literally a walking ad, right? Make sure that's not your mom. No, your mom knows not to call me during streams. There's an NPC in Pokemon Red that says, I'm writing a letter to my PP. PP is certainly a Japanese name. Too busy giving other NPCs random quotes, I guess. Wait, in English it is? I don't remember that. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Red, like early Pokemon games translations are not fantastic. They're not like actually word heavy games. I don't think there's anything wrong. Like I don't think it's like it's mostly passable for the most part. Like it's not ruining the experience or anything, but it's like once you experience those games in Japanese, you're like, oh, that's wrong when you read things a lot. Maximum Indeed always quite a show for Capcom. Yeah. Capcom in general has a lot of paid shows on YouTube. Fighting game people in general, either run an ad campaign for free or get played. Susie Lightning, yeah, that YouTuber. I will not stream. I don't want to play. I don't want to play Rebirth. I have no interest in Rebirth. I don't want to give that game. I mean, not that it's going to do anything, but I don't want to give that game free promotion because I don't want it. I'm not going to enjoy it for multiple reasons. Maybe one day I'll play it of my own free will at some point, but I'm not interested in doing so. I forget if there's anything else I wanted to talk about when I alt tabbed, but now we're here.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that? That was cute. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever got that line. She just did the. I'm dying because of this. All right, so I need to figure out where the hell am I supposed to go? Is Ninja here? I can just keep. How old is she? This girl's like 11. I feel confident in that. Go back to the flowers on strike. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So I just leave this place in general. Got it. Okay, thank you, Ninja. Ninja's gonna be putting in heavy work these streams. I can already tell you. Because I never remember shit when I start. Every game, I say this all the time, every game needs a journal, right? We're talking about Pokemon, like Fire Red, it shows you the last things you did on your adventure. That is such a good mechanic. These bees are so hot. Every game needs it. Every game needs it. It's a lot less of an issue when I'm not streaming a game, but when I'm streaming a game, it's all over. 11-year-old says, what the hell is that? She's got a mouth on her. She's a little brat. Am I stupid? This is where I need to go, right? Right, oh, I gotta hit the letter. I am stupid. What is my interact key? Is it F? Yeah, okay, it's F. I always think interact is the E key. It's the Skyrim in me. Is Ninja the only other person who played this game normally? I think so. It's entirely possible. Just like how every show needs a last time on. I binge shows, so I actually don't want that. But with video games, I need it. They mocked Yuzuki for adding a journal that updates after every action. That's base. Also, I couldn't even see that name. I had to guess because there's a giant heart in front of it. Thanks, YouTube. What is this? Can you fuck off? Not.
I'm out of ammo.
I don't have those kind of mods. Alright. What is the ammo for that? Okay, actually, I could probably read it. It's probably. I don't have anything that uses this ammo. I think that's what it is. F. Oh, I can't snipe. I can't use that. Or story summary for the last thing you did, like the Sonic Adventure games. Yeah, that's good. That's actually extremely soul. That's like a lot of extra work. Have you seen Chudlaga Chandler commentary modding over Meat Canyon's video? No, I don't. These people are like zero on my radar. Not surprising at all. I mean, I don't even have much to say about the Meat Canyon situation in general. Going after like anime usually seems like I need clout, right? Like my channel is dying. I feel like I see it all the time. It's especially funny with guys like that, because like, isn't Meat Canyon's thing like he's super edgy? I know he made a cartoon about an actual real life kid being gaped by his dad. So like, I mean, what does that say? Like oh, maybe maybe that uses these bullets. Okay. I hope I'm going to the right place. But it's dark humor, guys. Hee. I thought it was funny when I drew what I consider CP. That's always what it is, dude. This is a big extension of Rules for Thee, but not for me. And like, for real, no one would actually give a shoot if it was just like, wow, that stuff is weird. You guys are weird. It's like, okay. But it's like they try to make it a literal crime. Ooh, buddy, I'm going the right place, right? I think this is right. Yeah, Dimitri, could I make Bugs Bunny a serial capist? Yeah. Hello, I'm back. You don't have a VA, huh? I'll ask again in case anyone wasn't here last time we streamed this game. Would yes or no? I would, but I wouldn't feel too proudly. But like it's not like yeah. It's like yeah. Well, I wouldn't tell anyone, right? Okay. Never make a reaction slop content channel. I always want to have the same like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't like any of these channels that are just kind of commentary on like the groups of people, or even these dudes who just read the tweet of the week, right? I don't know. People, they're always A, disingenuous for the content, or B, wrong because they're rushing the content out. I get why they do it. They need to make the money, but I mean, does not justify the action. You've watched them. I have not. People have told me about the Almighty Lolly. I'm sure they're fine as a person. I feel like I've liked their tweets periodically, but I've also been told that they are a fraud and are not a lolly, so does not sit well with me. I try to like, I think I said this before, I'm very disinterested in like engaging with YouTubers in general. This isn't like a I better thing. I just have had, whether it's my own personal experience, unfavorable interactions with what that ends up being, or I've watched unfavorable interactions of what that ends up being. I just want to be disconnected as possible. I think I said this before, but remember it was Rev's girlfriend actually. She tried to make like a call out thread on me, calling me like a pedo for like things that Rev does or whatever. Dude didn't do anything about it. Did not care. Well, everything, especially with the commentary channels, always feels disingenuous because I feel like they'll sell you down the river if they can make content out of it. I don't know. I don't really want involvement. Yeah, the VTuber. It was a long time ago. It's like, man, I've had so many call out threads, right? I've had people who fake DMs, like you name it, like I've heard the wildest stories in the world about me that I could have never done, or like could have been places where this and that. Like that thread was one of the worst, not in terms of like, oh, that's so bad, but it was like, really? You're trying with this? I missed his, what he said. I'm sorry, I was speaking. I Aaron Hansen this. Hello, sir. Dimitri X Shadow fan guy is up there too. Short story, but one time someone wrote a fan fiction about me and then tried to say I groomed them because they wrote the fan fiction and I did not stop them. I ain't your fucking dad. If someone calls them fan fiction, I'm like, okay. I don't give a shit. I say this a lot, especially when it comes to like younger people or whatever. They basically have unironically been groomed by current culture to basically be little political warriors. Like I don't think teenagers should be like this plugged into like the world and like having freakouts because of stuff in countries away, or like being online trying to make like a, you know, like they're trying to be like little Hassan, right? Sad state for Western world. Also, Ninja, if you are here, I'm gonna need you again. It's really not healthy, yeah. That's why I said this before. Like, when people are like, "Oh, skibbity toilet ruin the kids' minds," it's like that's the kind of things kids should be into. Like just stupid fucking source filmmaker YouTube videos. That's what I was into when I was a kid. Read my above post. Okay, thank you, Ninja. You have to go another way. He won't let you because he's racist. Oh, that's good for him. Okay, that's fair. Let's go exploring. Oh, I guess, yeah, this entire place we can go down. Okay, yeah.
What? What a wasteland. I'm out of ammo.
Dude, this fucking audio clipping, dude, it hurts my ears. This is just, what do they got here right now? 80% less damage for 60 seconds. I believe I have that on. Increased rate of fire for 40. We're fine. YouTube pooper was good shit. I was never a YouTube pooper, frankly, but again, it's a much more like that's the kind of things people should be like. The internet should be fun, man. These kids think they need to like they're the Avengers, right? They need to save the world by tweeting. It's just like really sad shit. Oh my god, I thought that was just like a... Oh, you're strong. Holy fuck. I like this monster design, but... Maybe, is there like a... maybe. Yeah, maybe the big ball. 40. 20.
I'm out of ammo.
What is it? Let's go through here. Can I not? Alright, well we can't go this way yet. Searching videos in Call of Duty, Machinima. I watched a lot of Machinima. Like things like Lyle Mick can't say last name used to make. For Orgasm. Smash-tasm. What the fuck was... What was that one homosexual's name? I mean, I know his name is Dexter, but what did he make? Anyway, it was like stuff like that. Even like Sonic for Hire type stuff, dorkly stuff. I used to watch a lot of that. Harvey and the Chief, yeah. There's a lot of stuff I used to watch. That's animation, guys. Oh, hold on. Crash Bandicoot boxes. I think this might be the way to go. Oh, hello. Alright, we can probably buy more outfits, right? Ladybug. Oh, hip-hop. Here, thank you for the $1, dude. How much about Japanese otaku culture? I noticed recently that most of the Japanese boys... What? Do you mean like... What? There are several things in this sentence that I confuse about. Do you mean like fake tits? Used to be friends with Dexter on Xbox. I was friends with him and his blonde-haired friend on Skype. Because back then people just put all their info. Me too. Thanks for the donation, Hero, but I don't understand a word of what you said. Appreciate the donation, though. Do I want Ladybug? I don't have enough money for Ladybug. I miss Skype. Okay, so this is just an all... I think I still... Nah, I like black clothing. I don't know, Skater's pretty Avril Lavigne. We can wear this for a bit, though. Do I want to change my loadout is the question. Nothing uses the same ammo, right? Actually, in a... No, I think we're good. Can I buy more ammo? Do I want to do that? Because that's costume money. I don't want to spend money. Thank you for the 5 chaos. There was a Melee mission mode called A Link to the Smash that was made like a Legend of Zelda story. I don't think I've seen that one. I might have though. I used to just binge YouTube, dude. It was mostly that and like Chugga Khan Roy and I almost said Some Call Me Johnny, but that wasn't that point in time. A Proton John. Oh, still does some stuff. I met Lyle. I haven't told this story in a long time, but this was at some MagFest some years ago. I met him. He was wasted in an elevator, and it's very funny. Me and him standing next to each other. I'm 5'2" specifically. Lyle is like, I don't know, 6'8". Bro, man's a giant, right? I met him and he was just wasted in an elevator. I forget what we talked about at this point. I think it was just like, yo, yeah, I'm a big fan. And he's like, that's great. I don't know what you're saying right now. That was a fun experience. That's when I met John and Tron and he whispered 14 specific words into my ear. It's great. I also met Pro Jared back on. What a time in life. I was like a teenager still, dude. I think I was probably like 16, maybe. I think I was older than 15. What about Aaron? I don't think I actually met Aaron at the time. Actually, no. I went to his panel, and it was bad. It was like it was an Aaron Hansen panel, but it was like all about Game Grumps because obviously, you know, Aaron Hansen killed Ego Raptor, so he's not doing anything anymore. Ooh! That's scary. Oh shit, dude. How'd I die that quick? Oh, Jerry's another example of why you don't marry. Oh my god, I went so far back. What the fuck? That's crazy. I might have to go back up here to trigger the cutscene, so I'm going to do that. Pro Jared is like a great example for like a lot of the things we talk about. Or a lot of things we talked about already. Because obviously his whole cancelization thing was... Multiple things did not need to be public knowledge. Like, I don't need to know about your personal marriage problems. And then, like, obviously, a bunch of kids tried to cancel him and completely faked everything about it. Everyone believed it, of course. Because, you know, with social media, believe all women and whatnot. But there was that. Fox only. But even after that, then Pro Jared like kind of like co-signed, I don't know, Leafy being banned or something. You see that a lot. That's why I tend to not like defend people very often, because it's like a lot of the time, again, they just feed into exactly how all of this happened, you know? Oh, that's where I came. I'm stupid. They don't actually stand against any of this. They just kind of fall in line with it when it's not them being attacked, and it's like, that's how we got here. But yeah, Pro Jared deserved to be canceled just for the fact that he gave Sonic Adventure 2 a 4 out of 10 or something. That's the real problem with him. I don't care how many fucking sex journals he had. Did I not? I had to rebuy Hip Hop? What the fuck? I didn't even notice I was in different clothes. Alright, I guess we gotta be a lot more careful now. I'm really surprised there's no save point over here. So I need to be worried about that fish, I think, right? This is like a Jack and Daxter kind of fish. Dude, these enemies keep getting like smarter. They like actually dodge and shit. I feel like I don't see that in like the majority of games. Certified chat user Riku of Darkness moment. Oh, she SA2 hating though. That's how you know to never trust this female. I don't want to... How did I... I'm like scared, man. Alright, there's a ladder. Let's go over here. Dude, playing Helldivers 2 recently blew my mind. Don't run too fast, you might clip into a building and won't be able to move. I feel like I've learned that lesson. Follow the green torches, got it. I'm playing Helldivers 2 recently and it has like an actual real life shotgun instead of a video game shotgun, and it blows my mind. Because you can actually use it as a at a distance. Unlike every other shot game I've ever used in a video game. These might, yeah. By green okay, green torches. Oh, fuck. Jump and shoot. What do you mean we? I know Dimitri prefers Adventure 1 and 2, but oh yeah, I still love 2. I think 1's just a better game. Like it's very rare that I express how much I like 2 because I prefer 1 over it. And like with games like Unleashed, it's like a completely different experience, but 1 and 2 are kind of similar. So, but I still love 2, obviously. Just to a lesser extent. Oh right, headshots are a thing with these. Where's your head hitbox? There. Okay. Oh man, I got scared for a minute there. I love the Sonic levels. Yeah. The beginning of the Treasure Hunter is tolerable. But yeah, that's the thing for me. It's like, oh hey, hold on. Are we gonna epically own this guy? For racism? Jesus. Little girl's got hands, dude. And a gun. That's pretty important. The gun is important. SCT was my favorite game OST. Understandable. What does have my favorite game OST? That's hard. It probably is a Sonic game. Finally, a save point. I had to dig holes and search for... What is... Oh, is this just a... Why is there just a... Is there like an event coming up that I might want to wear a nice dress to? Like, why is there just only a changing room here? Nothing else. I like Tails levels when I play the game with the better Tails mod. But... This is the right way. Yeah. Don't be stupid. Just go. Okay. What is this tech that I just learned? Excuse me. Do we just speed run? Do we know fast climb now? If you go at an angle, she jumps out. Interesting. My problem with the mech levels and subsequently the treasure hunt levels is like when I play a Sonic game, I want to play a Sonic game. And like with Adventure 1, there's more of that. Obviously Tails plays the way he does. I think the Knuckle levels are way better in SA1. Gammas are quick. There's just too much non-Sonic in SA2. Again, I still like it, but it's largely why I prefer SA1. Oh, just made it. But like modded SA2 is in a much better state because you have the SA1 radar you can put on. Again, better tails makes tails is really fun with better tails. Like I think if I bought Sonic Team, like that's how Tails would play. It'd be very hard to actually design levels around it because it means he can call on his mech freely. You'd probably have to make like a meter or something. But it's very fun to switch between the mech gameplay and SA1 gameplay. Oh, hey, heart. Sweet. Honest to God, I could use that. Oh, I got... Okay, I came from this way, right? Is this just a bonus? Is this not the way? This might not be the way. I like how I only ever use the fucking Castlevania flask. Oh! Well, I guess I'm going down here. By accident. I think I went to the right place. Do I have ammo in? Okay, I do. I have 10. I kind of... Do I... No, I want to use this. I'm going to use it. No, Tails should throw wrenches instead. She's special. I'm scared. I'm scared of a giant fish. I'm worried. Oh wait, I can go under. Oh, that's right, I can go underwater. Can I go down? I can. Oh, they got like a frog underwater city. Okay. Well, I'm glad I can actually swim here. And we're not repeating the first stream. SA Amy mod to make all her moves the tarot cards. I will do something to that person. I can't describe it for multiple reasons. But something will be done if I ever see that mod. That's like, I seen like a shorter quill mod for like SA... Oh, no, I think it was Sonic Generations. Better believe that man was paid a visit. Oh, right. We gotta follow the torches. Well, that's one. Ninja, did you design this game? Is that how you knew about the torches? It's like your secret double life. I'm not seeing more torches, though. I'll be real with you. I generally, I prefer Amy's modern design a lot, but I really do sometimes miss upward spikes a little bit, which is usually associated with some classic designs. I'd love to see that on Amy. Oh, here's the torches again. The only problem is how are we gonna get up there? Ooh, I'm so good at the game. Okay. Oh, nice. Gamma got more levels than Shadow. Oh, I mean, you mean the Gamma gameplay? Yeah, no, it's very upsetting. I mean, I get why it's like Sonic needs to have the most levels, and I agree, but I don't think that means Shadow gets 3. Like, take one from Rouge, bro. Sonic SA2 would be better if you removed the last Rouge level, to be honest. Like, on God, brother. Alright, the torch is that way, but let's go up here first. Maybe not. Maybe there's no... Okay, there's... this thing. Hey, can you... I'm shopping! Never disturb a woman when they were shopping. Do I want double damage for 20 seconds? Or I want defense boost? Dude, can you fuck off?
You don't look so tough.
How do you tank this? I feel like I might just want the defense. Oh my god, I clipped it. Sonic gets 2 stage on the arc and Shadow gets 1. Yeah, again, it's because they literally were like, ah, shit, we need to give Sonic more levels. Let's just take one of Shadow's. Which is butt cheeks. Again, I get it. I think Sonic should have more levels. I just don't think Shadow should have less as a result. Just give another level. Again, take away Rouge. Take away Eggnet. Take away literally anyone but Shadows. It's his game. I mean, it is called Sonic Adventure 2, actually. It's Sonic's game. But he's on the cover. He's there. Like, hopefully I'm still going the right way and I didn't get turned around. Alright, we need to get some air. Oh no, I got turned around. Alright, let's try going again. Okay, I think I know what happened. When I bopped my bang wahooed my way up, I think I went to the end and I walked backwards. So what I want to do is I want to go back there and then retrace. So we go back here. Then we'll run around again. Now this is the wrong way as well, but I see some boxes. And as a gamer, I want to break those boxes. Sonic 06 OT is awesome. I agree. OT and basic level design are always the things I thought were good about 06. Though, like, I almost want to hesitate complimenting 06 these days when I do, because there's like extreme 06 revisionism going around, because modern Sonic fans on Twitter just love love the brand and don't actually play the games. So because Project 06 going around, people are like, oh, it was actually a misunderstood and it wasn't actually that bad. No, 06 was that bad. 06 is poopy dog water. Just has some redeeming elements. Like, Project 06 is literally a different game. It's a faithful, like, remake, I guess you could call it. But it is, it is not 06. Like, at its core. 06 had a white woman on it. Elise does not deserve the hate. I would kiss Sonic the Hedgehog to save his life. I'd premiere him. All of her actions were justified. Sonic 06 was shit, Project 06 is Kino. Exactly, so true. Alright, let's Bing Bang Wahoo our way down this alley. You would not Dimitri pill me on her. It's just a matter of time. You can't have your own opinions. Oh, save point. Don't mind if I. Oh my god! I got you. I did that on purpose. You almost fell for it too. Hold on. 90% of Sonic music good. Yeah. But when it's bad, it's Sonic the Chronicles bad. Ammo expansion? Love to see it. Are you kidding me? Why did you design this like this? Why did you trap me? What the fuck? Oh my god. That was bait. I want you guys to know, chat, user Neo the Hajime has beat Sonic the Chronicles 35 times in his life. Ain't exaggerating. Sonic Chronicles was so bad. Oh, absolutely. Still might be the worst Sonic game ever made. Yeah, no, it is. I would struggle to give it like an inch. She's funny when he panics. I get scared. The Italian starts to come out. Yo, Louis, thank you for 14 months. I've been visiting Frontiers. It's so dumb. I can't play as Knuckles till the end. This is literally the perfect game for collecting items in combat. Oh, absolutely. And then when you get to it, it's like, oh, I can only stick to red color surfaces. Bro, I love DMC. It's so silly. I am just still flabbergasted, and I said this in my original playthrough, because it's like, I thought the scene where they hold hands and bring Sonic back together with the power of love, I thought that's when you would play as the characters. Go back.
Bye, Dimitri, gonna go see an aunt cause she wants my D.
Have a good one. I'm sure you will from that description. Thank you for the $3. All right, I'm back here. Did you want me to go on top of this? Like... That's not good. Oh, I guess I should go towards this torch. Press the button. Am I stupid? Where's this button? I might be stupid. Oh, is it the spinning thing? Oh wait, no, it's this. Oh, it's a little boat. Does it have a gun? I don't feel safe. Completionist not having beard thumbnails is funny. They took his beard. That was his punishment for stealing 6K. Dude, it was so funny seeing like every fucking YouTuber like defend when the Carl's Job video came out. That's what I'm talking about. Like everyone's like super disingenuous because it's all like networking and again, it's just like the journalist industry, at least the modern journalist industry. That girl looks cute. But I never liked that guy, so oh, I can't be hurt by that, can I? I mean, I say this all the time, but it's especially always the wholesome, chunky guys that are always trying to pull one over. So I always hear good things about him, and then it was like that dude went on fucking G4, right? The new G4 and whatnot. Like there were so many times like that where it was like eyebrow raising. They still can't get over these serious Sam enemies. Yak Sean trying to save his face to make money. Yeah, stuff like that. Sorry, I couldn't remember everything. But there's all these like little things that I was not a fan of. I mean, you saw that with all like the normal boots guys. That's what I was talking about earlier with like why I just don't want to associate, because it's like people will always flow under the bus if it's advantageous career-wise. There are some real ningans out there, like don't get me wrong, but... Oh, you want... Oh man, there's something else I wanted to pull up. Man, I don't think I saved this tweet. It's so funny. I think I could find it though. I posted it like everywhere because I was laughing. I don't want to describe it, even though I'm sure a lot of you already saw it. Here it is. It was so funny seeing this, and this goes back to the layoffs we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. But this tweet right here, by K Bell. The games industry is about to be only white guy and his 5 white guy friends making games at this point. Good! That's exactly what we wanted! Like, every great game in the existence going back, that's what it used to be. Just a bunch of dudes being like, this shit is cool. Let's make a video game. And the funniest thing about this tweet, I have to go back to, I think, her Twitter. All right, I have a Twitter window already open, don't I? Dear Stem. Dude, I strongly dislike people who are like, who identify as deers. And it sucks because I love deers. Animal Crossing deers, whoo, buddy. But every person in the deer is like the worst person in the world in my experience. Twitch deer, yeah. Same person, by the way, has this as their pinned, which is always funny. Just a reminder that I'm still looking for a job after 6 months of being unemployed. I'm a very cool podcaster. I've worked on multiple AAA titles and run an indie project. Open to part-time, full-time, honestly anything. My unemployment ends soon. There are a lot of context clues throughout this page and the tweet I showed earlier. I wonder why. I was in a content creator Discord. He goes on about tomboys, yet whined people didn't like Ashley's new look and said she looked like a foot and called people coomers like misogynists before. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm missing context to this. I was in Content Creators Discord. He goes on about tomboys, yet wine people didn't like Ashley's new look. Which Ashley? Thank you for the 5. Ooh, for the 5 white guys.
Sweet. The 5 white guys made quinoa again.
Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's what I was saying with like Power World, and maybe even this game to some extent. I don't know what the developers are like. Because you guys remember with Power World, there's all these stories about like how when they were implementing their shitty bang bang stuff, they just they just met a guy at a convenience store, right? And he was like, oh, I'm a gun otaku, like I like guns. Like I don't know if they just overheard the conversation or what, how that went going, but they were just like, okay, you're on the team. Like that's super cool. Sure was created by a bunch of Japanese dude and it was amazing. Same applies. Oh, dude, that's a really funny point. I don't think you were really making it, but it's like that tweet implies the entire existence of Asia is just gonna disappear, right? Because it's like obviously, again, the Japanese studios by and large aren't having like big layoffs because they don't have people to lay off. Asians, dude, Japanese are honorary whites. I see that all the time now. It's just because it's like white racism is the only one that's okay, so you have to like MacGyver a reason for them to be white. There was one fucking article about it. Japanese racism is like so extreme, it's crazy to me. It's so extreme from the people who are hashtag anti-racist, which is what makes it so crazy. A group is doing well. They're white now. Pretty much. Okay, well I need to go back on the boat. I'm so scatterbrained. I can just shoot with this, right? Like how do I? Okay. The only problem is, oh, okay. It's kind of not the easiest to aim. Oh, what the hell is that? I don't want to deal with that. What's going on over here? Is it still going? It's going now! What? It's got a mind of its own, dude. Dude, I thought it was just like, oh, it's just run into the wall, but it's like, no, my ride was leaving. Car's driving itself. All right, we're gonna park safely now. I'm gonna stop it, and then I'm gonna explore a bit over here. Went for milk, just like my dad. Wow. Dude, where are you guys coming from? Is there someone behind? Oh my god, dude. The dualies are so good. I feel like at some point...
I'll take that.
Alright, these use the same...
I never said I played fair. Perfect.
I just... I can't get rid of the shotgun. This guy game reminds me of Raymond too. There's a lot of inspiration from so many things. That's when video games were better as well. Hello? Like all the PAL stuff was very funny. Cause like, and that's another reason I like PAL World. It just reminds me of a better time in games. Cause I like love boomer shooters and shit. Even though I didn't really grow up with it, there's just something about the aesthetic, the feel, everything. And it's like all those games were obviously aping Doom and whatnot. And even like during the mascot platformer era, they were all aping, you know, like Mario and whatnot. Ape escaping. I don't know. I feel like that entire group of people, like left adjacent side, only recently learned what the word plagiarism is because of the H-Bomber guy video. So they just think literally everything of is plagiarism. And it's the worst thing in the world. They don't understand like the actual concept of when it is actually outward stealing. As opposed to inspiration, or like even the thing with fucking Internet Historian or whatever, right? Where it was like he credited the guy or whatever, but he didn't credit them enough or something. And come on, man, don't tell my ride stuck. All right, well, whatever. We're hoofing it. H-Balance a weirdo too. I mean, I've never liked that guy. I made fun of him in my fucking DS2 video. That ancient piece of shit. Cause I think I watched his video and I was so like offended by it that I was like, I'm just gonna make a video. Oh, dude, oh my god. Dude, this fish is racist. I want to eat those guys. I didn't even see what that was. I think I just got currency. H-Bomber guy is from an old forum where they would duck. Oh, are you guys talking about like something awful? Yeah, a lot of these like white YouTube liberals, they're like fuck the chuds type people. They're all like something awful burnouts. They all have like trollers remorse essentially. Because they used to be like these really edgy people when it was like okay to be on the internet. You know, we're trying to like make amends for it. This is the same VA.
Je veux juste passer, moi. Ah, d'accord. Bah dis donc, c'était facile de lui faire changer d'avis à celle-là. Papy, regarde! On a de la visite et c'est pas de Crapark.
Oh yeah, ma petite demoiselle.
Bonjour, vous êtes Bobby? C'est Julie qui m'a dit que vous pourriez m'aider.
Oh, it's from the Medicare forums. Okay, my bad. I don't know anything about that.
Oh, excuse-nous pour l'accueil.
Oui, désolé pour le grabuse, mais ces gros débiles de Crapark nous attaquent en permanence. Ah? Mais pourquoi ils attaqueraient une petite maison dans les marais?
Same concept though, I imagine.
Les cookies quoi?
Oui, Les cookies de ma petite fille Fifi sont les
I gotta go
meilleurs
for some
de
cookies.
toute
I haven't
ma
eaten
vie.
yet.
Personne à part le papy a le droit de tousser à mes cookies. Et moi, je peux en avoir un? Je vois. Les revoilà.
At some point, I want to learn French. I imagine it's a million times easier than Japanese because of the structure of the language, similar to English. But I want to focus on Japanese. Isn't Team 4 still in that category? Absolutely.
Toi, rends-toi utile et aide-nous. Quoi? À se débarrasser d'une poignée de grenouilles? Je peux m'en occuper toute seule s'il le faut.
Fifi, sors-moi le fusil.
Non, papy, t'es trop vieux. Toi, tu joues du banjo.
Ok.
Oh, we better. Yeah, I was gonna say we better hear sick riffs. Heard that French destroys your throat. I will destroy a French's throat. As a sexual joke. Would I the doll? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, huh? Wait.
The
no,
voice
I'm
helps a
not.
lot. This is fun. Voices can do a lot of heavy lifting. It was like Charlotte in a.
Blood red is definitely your color. Now let's
Sword Art
line up
Online
and look.
analyzation arc. God, absolutely. Just that, like that's just an actual spider, but wood. Dude, how are you dodging it? When did you guys unlock Ultra Instinct? This is crazy. Like I'm using a shotgun too. It's not like just like a pistol, right? Like you can just dodge one bullet.
I'm out of ammo. Huh.
Let's drink this. Yeah.
Huh. I'm out of ammo.
Oh man, dude. Ammo's very fine resource in this game. I feel like at least the last few levels I'm always caught a little close. Going in with the dualies. Oh, the fish! Get this guy out of here!
I'm out of ammo.
God damn it, dude! Oh my god, he's ultra instincting me. Oh my god. Can you guys give me ammo? Oh, I should be taking advantage of the AI's inability to move, apparently, when it's on the ground more. They can dodge bullets for their life, but a giant heap of fire? They're like, ooh, pretty lights. Oh, there's a turret up there. Is there a ladder? Well, this is easy. I feel like I can't. There's like, there's no reticle. I wish there was a reticle. This is like real life. So my favorite VA is a Greg Aaron. I think I only know Steve doing one of that. Comedy used to be really good, but now it feels like 90% gay comedy. That is definitely true of the now. I've never found Team 4-Star or any abridged series funny, except for I'm at Soup, which is where comedy peaked. Did we clean house? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, straggler in the back. But yeah, no, those guys are like, I guess because it used to be really edgy, they're obviously super like, again, it's Troller's Remorse. They're super, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What? Huh? Huh? Oh my god. Ah. Yeah, turn around. Oh no. What if he just went on the gun and started shooting at me?
I'm out of ammo.
Can I do it? Does anything have ammo right now? There we go.
Ouais.
Toi, on peut dire que t'es une reine de la gâchette. Tiens, t'as bien mérité un écoute.
Hell yeah.
Y a intérêt à ce qu'il soit aussi bon que vous le dites. Les meilleurs, je te dis.
I'll read that message in a second. Thank you for the 15, Gobi.
Vais donc t'ouvrir. Attends une seconde.
But yeah, Bridge series always, ironically, just kind of felt like
Vu qu'on habite le coin, la
the worst
corporation
of
nous a laissé la
localization.
charge
Which,
de
I
s'occuper
mean,
des
it's not as bad because it's just like a fan thing, obviously, by any means. But this, for the same reasons, it's not as funny. Cute game? Yeah. It's also pretty funny at times. But what did you say? Aussie has Team 4 Starless Saviors of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, no, I can't believe. What was that? What was that? Mark? Some call me Mark? That guy tried saying like excuse me, like Western or like non-Japanese fans owe a lot to like Dragon Ball success to them. It's like, motherfucker. The entire country of Mexico has holidays for these guys. Dimitri is cute. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. If anything, I think Team 4 Star and like Funimation specifically has only hurt Dragon Ball overall. People have a way worse read because they actually believe a lot of this shit is actually how these characters are. The fucking Supermaning of Goku and all that. But it is actually so YouTube brained because YouTubers always think they're the fucking God's gift to humanity. Like the idea that Team 4 Star in any way contributed to like the biggest manga property of all fucking time that again has like holidays dedicated to it in completely different countries. Like absolutely not, dude. Did you see Spanish Twitter shitting on dub fans? Oh, dude, I love the Mexicans. I love the Spanish. I love them all. But that was so funny to me. I guess I could try to pull it up. Sorry, that might be something you have to send me. Please do that while I speak on it. But it was typical like Funimation English Dragon Ball fan coping about how like actually it's an improvement what Funimation did with the Superman Goku and all that. And then there's like a bunch of like just Spanish accounts just being like, oh, no wonder English Dragon Ball fans suck so much. Like this is what they came from. So funny. But thank you again for the 10. Matsu Ringo 24. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. The Goku's more of a moron now thanks to Team 4 Star. I definitely people see them that way. I mean, I like Goku kind of like for why I like Sonic. Not necessarily like, you know, the like a Superman. They're not a Boy Scout, right? Goku just wants to fight strong people. Like he's a good guy, obviously, right? He has some sort of code to him. But for him, at the end of the day, the most important thing is like I'd put the universe at risk if I could fight someone like strong now. That's why Goku's cool. I love Goku. Yeah, dude. Hey, Mark Haynes, brother. Someone needs to like put him in the mines, right? Like that dude should do the like we've been waiting for what 2, 3, 7 years for episode 2 of Super Mario Brothers Z. Instead, he's spatting with children on Twitter. That guy's a big dummy. I remember him saying that the original I think this is what you're alluding to. I think he said something along the lines that the original Dragon Ball is actually bad, and like Team 4 Star like improved it. Right, it's better. Also, Twerk sent me the message. Thank you. Oh, this opened to the wrong place. But yeah, even like modern stuff with English Dragon Ball dubbing's still bad. Like it's better. Like that's why I'm always like, for me, it's always like very telling that people try to tell you that, you know, Z is the superior way to watch it, like the original Funimation dub. Like if you're gonna watch it in English, watch Kai. Like it's so much closer. It's not perfect by any means, but like you're actually getting the story of Dragon Ball, not fucking fan fiction. Why is this not showing up? Oh, here we go. But anyway, here's the thread. It's just, again, talking about the stuff we were just talking about. But, my God, no wonder that the Yankees have such horrible takes on Dragon Ball. They read any... can I say that? They read any dick and they don't even know the original character. It's Latino Americans saying their dubbing is better than that of the USA since we translated from their dubbing, except the pill. The original audio in Japanese is always better. It's just a lot of stuff like this. I'm reading very low because, again, cautious of YouTube's right now. But there's a lot of funny to be had in this post. That's the thing with a lot of like Latin American dubs. A lot of Latin American anime fans in general. It's like, again, I don't speak Spanish. I don't really know how the industry is over there these days, but from my experience, like 9 times out of 10, it always seems like people in that industry are just like, they love the characters, they love the material, they're just way more respectful to the original. It's just always, you know, it's just a crazy contrast to what we see over here in English speaking. I am the legendary Super Saiyan is a far better line than Allied's a good nightmare to you. Yeah, dude, that's like I mean, that's peak Goku Superman, right? It's so fucking bad. It is actually insane. Like, it just goes completely against the character. That reminds me of the one. Oh, the African Twitter, you started beefing with Black Americans. That was another great experience. Okay, what do I do here now, though? Where are my cookies? I guess I just leave. I guess I could go that way towards the save point, right? Oh, hey, we can call another. Nice. Open gate. I'm assuming you mean this way. That's why English Amy hates. She has a crush on Sonic, and Japanese Amy says it proudly. Yeah, I mean that's. Oh my God, it's trying to escape again. Again, it's not as. It's like I said in my Sonic video. It's not as bad as like the girl boss trope, but like it's just like Western media is like anti-feminine, anti-cute, like girly stuff. It's all about like this woman needs to be proud and self-working, and you know. It's the worst fucking thing in the world. Because I like cute characters. All my favorite girl characters are cute and feminine. And some of them can still be strong. And some of them don't have to be. Like, they can enjoy being the princess, you know? Oh, I would so hard with this. I feel like I'm more attracted to these ones than the ones we saw earlier. Just because they're more like monsterish. I love me monster girls. I wish I had fucking ammo. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I really need to. What?
I'm out of ammo.
Oh my God. Health is cool and all. Dude, are these just gonna keep going? Do I just need to move? I'm guessing I go in here, right? In this little hole. Yeah. And women want girl bosses? I know a lot of women who prefer girly characters. I don't know how true that is, and I know a lot of guys who are like, oh, you're the macho mommies, bro, step on me. And they're always like the most unkempt, squeamish dudes in the world, right? Yeah, I see that way more. I see way more girls want girly characters and just like questionable testosterone levels men wanting the girl bosses. That's the way I can put it best. I've expressed this before. I think a lot of that is because if you went to a different point in time, a lot of these guys would be very openly sexual about stuff, but the only thing you're allowed to be like openly sexual or openly show interest in is these like girl bosses, these masculine women, because it's seen as progressive in some way. We've gone over like so many like actual examples on stream before, so I'm not gonna pull up something random now, but it's pretty much the reality of it, and you're treated like, you know, again, like, oh, disgusting, like every slur in the book. If you say, wow, I like cute, petite, girly women or something, you know? And it's a shame for like dudes who just like genuinely like women who like, you know, who hit the gym, who will lift weights with you, who go for a run. Like, that's good content. I get that. There are women like that I like too. I feel bad for those genuine guys because of what they have to deal with in their name. Oh, what is this? I guess it's one of these, but actually, what is this? Oh, it's just another bomb. Okay. I think I'll keep it. I wasn't really feeling that other bomb. Lewis Lane ruined that. Oh yeah, the new Lewis from that show. That's poo poo dog water. Dude, have you noticed that like a lot of shows these days, it'll be like the first, especially like Netflix produced shows, it'll be like the first season or maybe like the first few episodes. And be like, okay. Like you're like, all right, you know, I'm listening, I'm seeing what you're putting down, this and that. And then like once they get you in, it's like that's when the ideological stuff starts creeping in. Like, doesn't that show become all about like Lewis at some point? Like, there's like a council. Lois. I feel like that's all everything is like nowadays. At least from like places like Netflix, obviously. Holy crap, Lois! It's a bait and switch. I saw a good. I think it was Razor Fist. A good Razor Fist tweet the other day. It was always like, the bigger the bait, the bigger the switch, because they were talking about X-Men 89 or whatever. And I think they made some announcement recently that they were making some character non-binary or whatever. In the 80s or 90s, whenever the show took place, and we watched it. But it was in relation to that. Because, like, obviously this is a thing that's going to excite a lot of people. A lot of people, you know, really like the show, wanting the continuation. So it got a lot of people interested in from the get-go. And then they, like, waited a bit and then announced a whole bunch of, like, things they're inserting into it. Changed morph. Yeah, I don't know much about superheroes. Spider-Man's the only thing I've read to any extent. And, like, half of that was Spider-Gwen, so. Persephone, Judith. Cooperation are very strict on Project Oasis deadline. They are pushing us to use the NES fertilizer to speed up the process. I still wish I could have done some more testing. Okay. I think Sacred Arc System fans would know that now. I'm assuming that's what you said. Again, there's a heart blocking it. I got banned from the Discord I mentioned for saying it won't be good and got caught a liar and fake fan because X-Men has always been on civil rights. Dude, they try to do that all the time. They try to do it with Sonic. Right? It's because they can't see anything outside of their worldview, these type of people. So like everything is actually either always been specifically about their brand of leftism, A, or B, it's making fun of you if you're not like that. Like those are the two, that's the media literacy people's like two understandings of literally anything. Oh, the hot robot. Perhaps can you pick up a sample of that fertilizer? Really interested in it. Okay. Oh, hey, ammo. Fuck yeah. I'll say they say that with Sonic all the time. They took me on the same, but where like Sonic would be like this and this ally to this and that environment. Partially, I think that goes back to a lot of Western interpretations, but again, one of the most appealing things about Sonic to me is he's just a guy. He just wants to relax, just wants to have a good time. He's not a goody two shoes. He's not going to hear about it, all these causes and like, you know, again, wave the rainbow flag. It's about if things get in the way, right? Oppression is anything that stops him from being free. I don't care. Media literacy has been the worst thing to happen to media literacy nowadays. Let's see what you did there. Can't enjoy anything without some Redditors taking the fun out of it, like Helldivers 2 recently. Oh, absolutely. But yeah, I only tangentially related to that, which is very funny. I think I brought it up before. That post that everyone always posts from Sega Hardlight, again, not even actual Sega, where Sonic's like holding the rainbow flag or whatever. That post got deleted. I don't know if it was this year or some other time recently. But that one shadow lover girl that I talk about sometimes, I believe her name is Knack. She posted that. So people always try to go after her for not being, I don't know, progressive enough or something. Dude, I'm getting... Can we... These are like Ratchet and Clank enemies. Like, how do I kill this thing? Okay. I think I missed with a rocket.
I'm out of ammo.
Damn it. Sonic Hedgehog Sega, right? Yeah. Bad. I did a really post I was very much proud of earlier.
I'm out of ammo. Ow!
Ooh, the shotgun's good against these guys. Ooh, feeling good. Just useful tool. Look at what happened with Cho'Cat. Very good boy until it was DMT wasn't. I've never liked Cho'Cat. But that's always those things. So I remember there was something going on. I don't remember which situation was a part of. I think I literally posted it on Twitter. But it was kind of the thing I was talking about earlier, where let me see if I can pull it up because I think I tweeted about it. So the people who started like the recent thing against Cho'Cat, like it's always about his I Like Girls video, but it was like a trans woman who like started the newest like round of like goofing on him, and it was very funny to me because I quote retweeted him, and I'm probably gonna have to scroll back a bit, but I believe it was when the Harry Potter stuff was happening, or specifically the stuff with that YouTuber girl. Again, I don't watch YouTubers. I can't really remember her name. White girl in Japan. I don't know. But whatever. He tried to like justify it. Oh, here we go. You know, it's during the Hogwarts stuff. Am I in the right? Oh, I'm not in the right post. God damn it. Pick a me, yeah. And this is what always happens with these like types of audiences. It was just him. Anyone shouting, what about the harassment, is taking the topic conversation focusing away from the main issue. Trans people are still in danger. This is fucking about Hogwarts goddamn legacy. Specifically the harassment faced by content creators is not and should not be about us. The complete irony here. Content creators are not the same danger as trans people are. And again, the whole thing with Joe Cat started because a trans woman content, I think she was a podcaster, was goofing on him. So it was just like the ultimate form of irony with this stuff. It was very much, well, you get what you deserve, you know? The irony, exactly. The responses to responses to that tweet, Sega highlights support and will continue to support it. Still hasn't been deleted. They delete the main tweet in mid-2023. Yeah, that's what I was saying, the one with Sonic on it. I don't think they actually meant anything by deleting it. I just thought it was it's just very funny to me. More of a gaffe. There we go. Sucks being confused for an activist when I hate things because they suck, right? I've been there. I don't know. A lot of the times these people like ruin like any good cause.
I'm out of ammo.
Yep, aren't we always? I think we're almost out of this room. I feel like I just refilled my ammo zone. Sega seem to be distancing themselves from Sonic being the mascot pretty much after Frontiers and replace him with a man dying of cancer. I'm sorry, Maverick Hunter. I don't know what that's in relation to. I think Sega actually had a thing recently where they specifically said they saw Sonic more of a mascot than like even like a character and something, right? Again, I think Jeb2 made this point, but like the current era of Sonic is like the brand era. I feel that way from both the people who are super into it on social media and how Sega treats them.
Shiny.
I feel like that's such a good descriptor.
Huh.
I've seen a lot of like Sonic YouTubers be like, oh, what the era distinction is stupid, this and that lately, but I quite enjoy still using them. Granted, I totally understand the doing things by specific, 2010s, 2020s is probably better overall. I'll agree with that, but I like referring to things by the eras we have designated them. Do you think the devs are aware of the very interesting monsters in the game? Absolutely. They're more aware than I am. I still haven't. It was funny because I was like the first stream after I was like, oh, cause I saw like a Megumin mod for the character, right? It's like my girl. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get that before stream. Or like the day before. And then I went on the place where they all are, and it was just like, there is so much porn. And it's fine. I don't have a problem with it, obviously, it's me. But I couldn't find, like, I was just like, it was like the perfume aisle in SpongeBob, but just like getting whacked back and forth with like, just sex mod after sex mod. I was like, I'm not doing it. I can't go looking, because that site doesn't even have the best search functions. So it's like, I'm not modding it, never mind. But no, absolutely. I mean, for another comparison, did you ever see like the No Beta devs Twitter? Like, brother, they are in as deep as we are with that. I love those guys. There's a video I want to do. I think it's going to be more focused on Blue Archive, but about like devs actually like connecting with their audience and whatnot, unlike a lot of things you see these days. Definitely going to talk about No Beta in it. Because those guys are on top of things. Like, all the merch is completely around her, you know, in questionable situations and whatnot. A lot of cute and funny posting. It's great. Chat archive. Yeah, I mean, I genuinely like, I think I said this like not that long ago, but like a bit ago, because it was someone who didn't play at all when I was talking about BA. I genuinely think BA has like a better story than most AAA games I've played in like the past several years. Like I genuinely like there's no, it's kind of like how I really genuinely like Estival Versus from Sun and Kagura as like a game. I think Blue Archive is just genuinely a great game, even if you remove a lot of, well, I mean, I guess it's, you can't really remove it because it's part of the story of the cute and funny stuff, but like it's just not only for that. Like obviously that's a contributing factor for why I like the game, but like I think its other elements are just as praiseworthy.
Blood red is definitely your color. Now let's liven up your look.
Yeah, it is a fun story. I love the characters. Like even when the game was like in that point where like it censored itself when I stopped playing, like I went back like right before the whole thing happened where they like uncensored themselves and all this stuff happened with like the Korean players, because like I just missed the game, bro. Like I just I really like the characters. Why do you not see campaigns for canceling Little Witch and better in this game? Seems like prime time for zombies. I have an answer for that. Oh my god, I love that character design. Wait, give me a second. I love masks. Masks are so cool. Go back. All right, I guess there's something I still want to. You want me to do in here? Riku is still playing Dragon Ball: The Legends. Yeah. But the thing is, it's like all this stuff is really performative and whatnot. And a lot of these people, that's why you always see them complain about like, I don't know, like Monogatari, right? Because Monogatari is a big anime, like away from everything. So it's like they have to consume the latest content. You know, it's popular. So that's why they go after stuff in that, or they, despite consuming it all, still try to say it's like CP or whatever. But usually stuff that stays niche, and again, this is like the argument for gatekeeping, generally like it just doesn't have to deal with that because it's not popular, they're not going to care about it, just stays within its own little bubble, and that's great. Kind of worried about that with Blue Archive, honestly, with the anime coming up, but we'll see. Is this Metal Gear fucking Solid 4? What's happening? Ah. Alright, maybe I just have to dodge stuff for a bit. I thought I was gonna get ovened. Is a Resident Evil movie reference? I've never seen these movies. Again, I thought I was just getting ovened. Am I good? Okay, I'm good. You found the fertilizer sample for Julie. Okay. Oh, this is a new outfit, I guess. I like big jumpsuits. I said this before, I don't actually like very like slutty outfits. I like exposed shoulder. Like, this is good. But I think there's nothing sexier than like a full plate of armor for like I like baggy clothes often. Oh, she gets a little, you could really see her hips, god damn, in this. Wow. Yeah, that does she just gain what? That's just not there normally. I might keep it on just for this area, to be honest. Look at her. Zam, dude. Alright, let's get moving. I feel like they felt it was too covered up, so they were like, we gotta give it a little something, right? This is a pretty little area. Again, I like masks in general too. You survived the Resident Evil movie scene. Thanks. I thought I was getting cooked, like literally. Like I thought I was gonna be like that guy from Palestine. Maybe up here. What is the point of this? I think the first battle theme is still the best. Well, you're Lethal Company. Riku of Darkness, can you like communicate other than like a meme or like Reddit post? Have you ever had a conversation? Like she's cartoon given the French. I like the French, usually. Even though they're a little smelly. Again, the one show I always try to guess up that like just isn't Japanese or anything. It's Wakfu. Very good show, you should watch it. Kolyoko, I've never watched it again. I should have watched it in French at some point. Oh, hello. I liked it a lot as a kid, I just don't know. Oh, we got they were like, give them all the like full mat seats. I kinda want the 5. What does this look like? That's really cute. I like the big coat a lot. I think I'm gonna keep the hazmat on just for the thematic area of it all. I really like big coats. Because this wasn't really doing it for me. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't fluffy enough. This is good. Never watched Color? I know it has a fire theme song. Oh yeah, it does. It's really good. Is there any of these guns I want to buy is my question. I'm like very happy. Oh my god, it's this platoon bucket. Do I want to buy this platoon bucket? The problem is I can't use the dualies if I do that. Channy's here. I didn't even read his name. Channy's here. I was like, what is this guy talking about? That's funny. Elven pencil thrower. I don't know if I want to get rid of the I don't think I want to get rid of the dualies. Sorry, I'm like I pick a gun and then I just never change it guy. Like dual wielding is my favorite thing in the world. Oh, dude, I'm so silly. I forgot I could charge my blast. I don't think it's worth it though, actually. I could consider putting a lightning attack, a lightning gun. I feel like instead of the bazooka. Wait, no, dude. What happened? Oh no, the bow uses. That's stupid. I only gave them these jammies. Oh, hold on. There's something up here. Dude, what the f- She's so slippery. There we go. Are you kidding me? What is this? I feel like this is a water gun, right?
I never said I'd play fair.
Oh, it's like a submachine gun. I gotta use the dualies. Better Splatoon ripoff than Phone Stairs. Yeah, all these games that try to be clones like of like Nintendo stuff or any of these, they miss the core facet that like good character design is kind of super important. But I guess Western industry is not allowed to do that, so it's probably part of it. All right, so we need to find a key. I'm guessing yellow, maybe. Question is where? I guess we want to go back up first of all, right? Yeah, go up.
Blood red is definitely your color. Need to look. Now let's liven up your look.
Was there a way up that I just missed? I want to just walk past it and walk around. What's up? It's gotta be like a ladder, and I'm just blind, right? Character design. What do you mean the Green Lizard and Banner? Iconic character design. So iconic, I can't remember what their actual game is called anymore. Oh man. Oh, ukulele. It's I couldn't. I was like, wait, what is this guy talking about? Granted, I think Yuka and Lele probably are a bit stronger than like shit Ubisoft is putting out, because that's mostly what I was referring to. Because they gotta make uggos. Where is the yellow paint when I need it? Dude, I love it. This is another Pat stares at embarrassing himself moment. Dude, can I fucking find it? I need to pull it up. It is like a comedy. How stupid this was. This guy probably tweets a lot, right? He rubs me as the kind of guy who does not have a life. Let me see. Yeah, no, he's doing them. There's a million tweets here about unicorn. But like this is so like foot in mouth funny, the post I'm thinking of. And it has to do with yellow paint. So briefly to describe, like to me what is always funny is anytime this conversation about yellow paint comes up. You know, the main thing is like people be like, oh, when they were designing Portal, right? They had to, you know, look out for or shoot for their head, or I think Dead Space is actually one thing of. Dead Space had to put shoot for the head like all across the wall, right? They actually had to build in like teaching the player through narrative like in the level, like that's interesting, right? Or sometimes they color code things like, oh, the red barrel, right? In video games. And like people bring that up to like try to say like, oh, that's why people need yellow paint, when it's like that's missing the point. We're saying that like, yeah, that's what we need. It used to be like interesting design or design that worked within the world to tell the player, like it didn't break immersion. To me, yellow paint being splashed everywhere breaks my immersion into the game more than just having like a little reticle over it. Like I'd much rather have a reticle telling me this is interactable. And there was a post basically making that argument that I just described to you. And Pat like literally did the thing that the post was making fun of. Like it was a comic. And oh my God, I wish I could find it. Maybe he deleted it. Like these people tweet too much, dude. How do you tweet this much? Oh, here it is. Right here. Yeah, this is literally what I'm talking about. See, this is the thing I was just like, oh, this looks pretty obnoxious, out of place. Don't like the yellow paint. Deal with it. Gamers are stupid. Need to remind you of insert other game here. Like I play testers with methods better than yellow paint, right? Like actual intuitive design. But then he's like, I can't think of anything funnier than the stupid post to crying yellow paint that interviews with Bulletstorm devs describing if they made explosive barrels any color other than the bright red, they couldn't get any players to shoot them. Like that's literally what he's describing, you fucking man-child. This guy is so like god damn stupid.
I'm a similar way when it comes to shooters. Give me a good pump action shotgun and I'm not letting it go till I'm forced to. Beat Doom 2016 and Eternal games that expects you to switch weapons all the time with mostly just the shotgun.
Yeah, dude, I just pick something I like. Again, dual wielding machine guns, submachine guns. That's my main thing, but a shotgun always feels good. I always gravitate to the shotgun in typical, like, you know, run and shoot game. This is with everything. It's like, again, I go to some place to eat. I'm American, so I have to describe everything with food. Pick the burger I like. I eat that burger till the day I die. And that's with me as shooters. Basically everything. Toys for Bob is going independent. But guys, I thought Crash was back. What's going on? Thrilled to announce that Toys for Bob is spinning off his independent game studio over the years. We're inspiring love, joy, and laughter for the inner child of all gamers. And they're looking to partner with Microsoft. Our friends at Adrian have been extremely supportive of the direction. Well, that's not really. Also exploring possible partnership with Microsoft. Well, that's not very independent. It's the biggest moneymaker. Dude, I'm a Spyro fan, and like I know I'm mocking Crash shit right now, right? But like, brother, Spyro doesn't even get spin-off games, man. I get the scraps of being put in Crash's spin-off games, because that's all they're getting now is like Battle Royale shit that's probably already dead, honestly. I don't know a single person who's playing Crash Team Battle Royale. Never forgive them for what they did to Tawna and Crash. Oh yeah, that's a crime. That's a modern fucking Western studio right there. It's a shame. At least she's from a different dimension, a different character. I've been seeing so much. Going back to BA real quick. I'm really jumping on topic. Sorry. But I always talk about the Yuri cells seething over the harem chads. I've been seeing so much of it in relation to BA recently, mostly because of this guy right here. But there are just some people I can't. Oh, did they block me? Oh no. Basically, what they were calling them a pedo for, like, you know, shipping themselves, you know, the sensei shipper guys with like the characters, and they were calling them a pedo, but like they have so many posts and stuff that are just like these underage girls, quotation mark, just like making out and stuff. It's this very weird thing, again, where they have to try to like dance around things and try to say, oh, your thing is bad, but like my interest is actually progressive and whatnot because it's LGBT, even though it's like you are sexualizing the underage girls too. I hate these people. It's like shocking to me. I mean, this is like the peak of like they have to consume the product, right? The hit thing BA is really popular right now, so people who literally hate this kind of thing are getting in on it and are like, ah, it's actually totally lesbian, even though every fucking student is in love with Sensei, basically canonically. Kabutos allows student-teacher relationships, by the way. Yeah, they have to criminalize anything that's like for heterosexual males. I'm seeing a lot of this. You're gonna see this pretty rampant when the anime comes out, I bet. But Blue Archive has a great community, in terms of trying to keep stuff out, and also in terms of the developers making it, much like Nobeta. So, hoping for the best. Western Persona fans in a nutshell. Yeah, dude. All right, back to the video game. Oh, actually, on this topic. Oh, speaking of the hypocrisy, did you guys see it? Did you guys see the thing that happened with Xenoblade? Again? This very specific situation? Because we all know the iconic "Is this you?" for pulling up on the calling people coomers or whatever and hating on Xenoblade 2 police report. But it happened again. You can't see the post now because, wow, this is actually one of my bigger posts, 5.5K. The post, whatever, is outing this guy for apparently, I don't know, he admitted to minors. And of course, people just looked through his tweets, and lo and behold, they were hating on Xenoblade 3 for being in weeb coomer, or Xenoblade 2, excuse me, for being weeb coomer bait. Just keeps happening. Another one after another one. This is so fucking common, dude. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's like the wolves in sheep clothing, the male feminist type thing. Like, obviously the person who wants to cover up for their own, like, fucked up thoughts isn't gonna be the lolly guy, right? They're gonna be something that tries to hide and mask that. I didn't see it yet. I already knew what you meant when you said Xenoblade. Oh yeah, man. I got a lot of big tweets lately. Like this one I made at 5 a.m. Like I didn't expect anyone to even like see this. I think it's one of my, I think it's probably my second biggest tweet now. Whack. Give me like $2 for that, Elon. I'm working for it. All right, back to the game for real. Sounds so weird how it's never been lolicons always by those people. I mean, I'm sure if you go looking, there's creeps and weirdos, as the YouTubers say, in every community. But it's kind of trying too hard to cover things up, right? That's why you see it so often with that.
I need a key.
All right, I need to go up. I need to go up. Can I use this actually? Maybe if I... No surprise if Walsh was generously furry. The thing that... Can you... Am I... Why can I jump up here now? Am I... Oh, is it coming in gun mode? Yeah. The thing with that is... Like, it's crazy to me that Walsh has all these, like, quotes defending, like, CP production and all that. And no one cared until someone saw, like, a lolly VTuber in, like, his unorganized folder or whatever. God damn it. Like, that's what's insane to me about that situation. It just shows how much people just... Again, it's more of, like, a performance than anything. Alright, but seriously. Put the gun... Well, I already did that. Oh, wait, over here, maybe? We got some stairs? Okay, we found the stairs. I was overthinking it. What? Okay, wait. These might have a purpose. No, they don't. Where the hell would that lead me to? Is this just, like... decor? I guess over there. I don't want to risk that. Is there something up there? It was a goblin. Dude, that's such a funny, like... The fact... Oh, God damn it, I was laughing. The fact that people genuinely believe that shows the delusion. How do I describe this? It's like... I could believe... Like it was someone not into this, right? If someone not into it, I could believe someone saved an image for some other thing. Like it was just like, oh, the dick was huge and I'm a bigot, right? And he saved it for that reason. But I feel like his argument was like, I didn't even think about the rest of it. Like, I didn't think about the lolly or whatever, right? But I feel like if you're willing to make that argument, then you have to like admit that there's like not an actual collection to CP. Because if your brain getting off to that image did not make any connection, then you are essentially admitting that you're wrong about it in general. Because you are literally the proof, you know? Goblin Slayer game. Oh, the translation is good. I didn't even know there was a Goblin Slayer game. I used to read Goblin Slayer. The anime was underwhelming. But goddamn, it was a beautiful manga. I think I read it on a plane ride actually, like almost all the way through. It's really fun. That elf, dude, I love like elf archer. The generic fantasy race. It's so good. Oh.
I'll take that.
This dude's just fucking knocked out. Okay. Bop. Bop. But I love the elf. I love the elf girl in Goblin Slayer. She's so good. Like everything about her design is like perfect. It's also why I love the elf from Dragon's Crown. Like literally perfect elf design. I'm so happy. What the fuck? Why can't I can't attack with my umbrella. Whatever. Does not matter. Lost my train of thought. Let's talk about elves. What about elves?
Ugh, what a weak.
Oh, I'm so happy, and I've said this before, that like tieflings and stuff became a thing in D&D. Because like all the annoying people used to like elves. It sucked for me, because I love elves, obviously. My people, I'm a supremacist of elves. But like all the most annoying people in the world that you'll find in like a D&D campaign or whatever, they play tieflings now. So happy for their existence. Not because I like tieflings, but it helped purge my people. What is this? Oh, it's like a mine. Huh? It's a square. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with this. I like that. Oh, is there another one of these guys, man? Oh, wait, no, I came from here, right? Why can't I fucking... I guess I gotta use my pistol. I think earlier what happened was I got stuck in animation. I don't know if you could tell when I was on the bridge when I was quick swapping. I think I broke my umbrella somehow. Certain individuals in the server were getting filtered by Oshinoko. Is that so? That's pretty base. Is that like are these like grays you're speaking of? It's the only people I can imagine in my server not enjoying ancestral relations in their anime. Yes, yeah, absolute great moment if I've ever heard one. What is this? Report. Oh, this is just like the lore. Zombie follow apocalypse, and the Nobel Prize for worst scientist of the year goes to me, Judith. But since I am so smart anyway, I managed to come up with an antidote. Put it inside bombs. That's more fun than regular syringes. That's true. I don't like syringes. If you like this anime, girl, reject horny clog crush tomboy. Yeah, there are a lot of people like that. Again, it's really sad for people who just like actually like tomboys. But again, I guess that's why I relate, because of the whole elf story. Thanks to that sample you got earlier, the professor got you a new toy to play with. Love toys. Be teleported to you shortly if you don't mess up again. Well. I never want to switch anything. I mean, maybe I'd want to switch like to the toaster. Like, what does this do again? How many bullets does this hold, actually? Still only, like, that's not worth it. I feel like I just want the rhino. They don't want top boys, they just want boyfriends with boobs, and not even that. I see that so much. Oh god, I see that so much. Like, again, I get like a fit woman, super into that, but some people are like, oh yeah, dude, the muscles, like that. Oh my god, it's the Halo gun. They just want, like, they literally they just want a paste like a vaguely female head on a male body. It's like, no thanks. Spore rifle. Okay. Again, these guys just very open with inspiration. I wonder if I should, I might save and then close. I want to see if I can get my left click back. I feel like it's probably not going to be a problem, but the last thing I want to do is run into an area where I need to use the charge attack to progress and then not be able to progress. Oh, crashed like the Bandicoot. There we go. Man, we're 11 hours into this game. That's crazy. It's crazy. That even if you don't like lolly, it's better for your favorite thing to have it. It's a great filter. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I say this all the time. Like, I love hags. Like, to be real with you. But I mostly, like, I'll post, like, lolly stuff a lot of the time or talk about it more just because it's a great filter for all the people I just do not want interacting with me. Right? Like, in the same way, you should protect lollies, they protect you. It's a symbiotic relationship. Okay, there we go. There is this post that user Keto showed me the other day, and it was a big conspiracy theory about me. It's so funny. The most psycho people in the world are like New Bridget fans, man. I'm sure you don't need me to explain that to you. But it was like this big lengthy conspiracy post that like I'm running like a bunch of accounts. I don't know. I think it was called like Femboy Memes and Femboy Archive or whatever. And I guess it's because obviously they don't agree with modern Bridget stuff for justifiable reasons. And this post, yeah, the brisket fans, and this post had, it was like pages, genuinely pages. I could probably pull it up. And like it concluded, I'm like, what does this have to do with me? Why do you send me this, right? And I get to like the second page, and then it's like they're all run by Dimitri, Monroe, and I'm like, what? Where would I even have time to do this? Funny to see those pages. I can pull it up in a second as well. I'm gonna try to get this. It's like it all comes back to me, dude. Every time. Ammo expansion. Let's go. Let me find it. I'm not gonna bring up their account because I don't want to give attention to this person. Not because I'm like, oh, people are gonna harass them. I don't give a shit. And here's the thing. I always get accused of having a billion alternative accounts. Which is funny to me. If I'm ever going to beef with you, it's going to be on my main because I know like it would cause more like stress or whatever to these people. I mean, dude, can I have to save these images separate. God damn it. And it's so crazy, especially because it's like the argument they're making for me. It's like not even true of anyway. But the reason I brought this up, the Dimitri Monroe quote tweet is strong. There's like 3 posts right now that I have quote tweeted that they deleted after I did it. The she-theys live in fear of it. But the reason I brought it up, because one of their big points in it is like that I'm obsessed with femboys. And I'm like, what? Brother, I'm a hater in many ways. I just don't believe this fiction should be, you know, tampered with and whatnot. Because it's like one thing if you were to like because obviously if someone to make the argument that I'm obsessed with lollies, I don't think I entirely agree with it because it's not even my favorite genre. But it's like, yeah, I get that. Like that's a sound argument. But I think what a lot of this comes down to is projection. And I say this all the time with people who say I'm obsessed with trans stuff or like trying to deny stuff. Here's page 2. Here's the me page. It's usually just projection. In that, like, it's all they're obsessed with, like, their trans identity, this and that. So they assume I must be obsessed with, like, femboy stuff. When it's like, I wouldn't even speak on this in the fucking, like from a mile long if it did not, if it was not concerned with localization stuff. Like, it's just a facet of it. Just controlling the minds. Yeah, dude, it's like, everything comes back to me. I'm doing everything. I'm pulling the strings. And this is like, here's page 1. Again, I think I follow one of these guys. I think I follow Archive. He's a nice guy, I think. But this page 1, they're breaking down terms and stuff. Bro, like, I don't understand some of that. Like, it's just insane to me. You like need to take a class to understand these people when they speak sometimes, because they just make up words or they change words to mean different things than what they actually mean. But yeah, I don't even like, I think this femboy memes account like at all. Well, let me express. I think they're a fine person. I've seen many of their posts that are funny, but there's no way I would run that account because they constantly retweet like 3D PD. And those who know me know I have a very disinterest in like 3D people, especially when it comes to femboys. I just wouldn't do that. I think it's wrong, especially if someone's, especially in your relationship. I don't think you should be posting those things. But it's they just, I think Black Pants just said it. It's like, I'm literally just the boogeyman. Like, bro, I am just sitting here. It's like why this image exists, right? Because it's so often, it's like, I don't want anything to do with this. People always drag me into these arguments about trans femboy shit. It's like, I don't care. My concern is anime, right? Like the things the content I like, the works of art I appreciate. Like that's my concern. And the only reason it comes up is because like ever since I started covering like trap stuff in relation to it, because obviously it's part of it, it's just like thing after thing. Like sometimes it's like I see fake conversations, fake stories, stuff like that. They're literally just conspiracy theories. It's crazy because this is their religion. The people who hate religion the most treat this stuff as like their deity, and you can't speak against it or you are literally like public enemy number 1. It's crazy. I ain't reading all that. Sorry it happened, or happy for you. Exactly. Like I mean, feel free to pause and read it. It's hilarious. But I just couldn't believe it. I wish chat user Keto was here, because again, he sent it to me. It's so funny. Sounds like that homework or cyber sleuth. He's putting chemicals in the water. You just want to play with Legos? I do just want to play with Legos. Oh, I remember the story I actually wanted to connect this to. It has to do with chat user Riku of Darkness. And this always happens. This is not like a one-time thing of like everything comes back to Dimitri, everything is his fault. Because chat user Riku of Darkness and chat user Hannah told me about this one server they were in, right? Had nothing to do with me. But I guess at some point, like the Bridget conversation came up and I guess someone posted my video or whatever. And this one dude just went off. And because it's always chasers or she-theys. Just went off about how much they hated me. And like people in the server who I guess might have not also like, when they're just like, I just want to talk about it, right? Like, why do we have to talk about him or this Bridget video or whatever? They're just trying to move on. But they were getting so furious that like, I get chat user Riku of Darkness just like knew me or talked to me. Check DMs for funny news. Sure, 1 second. And by the end of this conversation, they like, the server ended. Like the owner left because they couldn't take it anymore. The mention of my name destroyed this entire friend group of people. And brother, I am just sitting here. Like, it all comes back to me every time. Everything has to do with me. Oh my god. Oh, let me pull up this Riku of Darkness post to me. Powerful, so true. Oh. Oh, random thing I forgot to mention, but I have a note on my screen. We cannot play the GX opening during stream anymore. It's getting copyright claimed now. I'm very sorry to have to inform everyone of this. Crash Team Bundle. Oh my god, this stop. Crash Team Bundle March 4th will be the final content update for the game. Oh, imagine my shock. This is the Battle Royale I was just mentioning about this. That was like, I can't imagine it's doing too good. 500 tier. Okay, that's like multiple seasons. But I was like, what the fuck? How much do they want you to grind? So it's going into like its sunsetting. Like they're not completely shutting it down. But like, why would you even play this at this point if it's not like? Why would you play this to begin with? Let's be real. Who's playing a fucking Crash Battle Royale game? I wanna pull a video. You guys can tell me if you find this game interesting. If you're like, ooh, I'd play that. That's something I want for my Crash Bandicoot. I don't even understand what you do. I think you collect Wumpa fruit and like it's like capture the flag maybe. It's very abstract. Like either way, was anyone asking this for Crash? I don't think so. And I believe they tried to sell it with like a non-binary bat they added to the cast. They were like, this will bring in the dough. Did not bring in the dough. This is Crash Team Rumble gameplay, the game that is shutting down because no one plays it. But again, poor fucking Spyro. Poor me as the Spyro fan. We don't even get shitty spin-off games. We get put in the Crash's shitty spin-off games. Like, what happened here? How did he do good? What happened? He grabbed Wumpa Fruit, he ran back. There's like no interaction with the other characters. Like, what is the point of these? Yeah, like it's just like I don't know what they were. They did not cook shit. I don't know what they were doing here. Mega Man fan, I know. Ooh, me too, buddy. Me too. I just want another Battle Network game. God, the hips, dude. Crazy. All right. Honestly, I didn't make food. I'm pretty hungry. Next save point, I'm stopping, even though it's gonna be in front of a boss again. I'm pretty sure. But I've had fun today. Franchise has been dead for so long would do well in a battle royale setting. Yeah, like it's cool to try new things, but that was not it. Yeah, no, like I'd be fine with a general spin-off game, right? Like for sure. I would definitely not mind. I don't think it's a bad idea to have a spin-off game right after Crash 4 before you do another one, right? But a battle royale thing, like no. Live service, but like it's just I don't know. Cause like it was really cool to get the Crash collection, right? Oh, this feels like Insomnia all the time. It was really cool to get the Crash collection, and then you got Nitro Kart, and then it's like Crash 4, so you're like, oh, okay, cool, like another spin-off, like you know. I'm trying to think of the game. You know the one that's like not Mario Party. Like maybe they could have did that. And I think for a while people thought they were gonna do a live service version of that, which didn't sound like a good idea either. And then they made that amalgamation, which looks worse than I thought it would. Also, oh shit. Okay, so here's the most important part. If I told you that was like a free download on PC or something, I'm sure maybe a few of you would be like, okay, you know, I'd try it. Like it's Crash. Like I like Crash. You know, I'll go for that, right? Crash Bash, yeah, thank you. And that would be me. I would have tried that if it was just like free on PC, but that was a $40 game. How the hell Are you convincing people to buy a $40 game? Might have been 30. Let's just go with 40. A $40 like live service game for Crash Bandicoot Battle Royale. The fucking cojones, the balls to do that, dude. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. Like it is insane to me. Okay. Alright. Sweet. Chocobo GP behavior. Absolutely. Chocobo GP still makes me upset. I mean, it's I think you can just buy it as a normal game now. But I really wanted that game to like... I wish that game... Because it's not... and this is the thing with like Activision and the reason Crash Nitro Kart's now at PC. Because they didn't want people hacking as they released like the free content or whatever. Like I wish if Chocobo was GP and just a normal game, I would add that to GameNight rotation. I would make like at least like 10 people buy it. Cause like I love the original Chocobo GP on the PlayStation. But you know, I'm not playing that fuck. It was like a purchase Wii game, a purchase Switch game with like battle pass content and stuff. Like absolutely not. No, thank you. It's like something like Helldivers is like it's a $30 purchase game, and it does have a battle pass, but the battle pass is free. And it's like a full game you get, right? And there is like premium, like, oh, you can spend $5 to get cosmetics in Helldivers, but you can just pick up the currency on the map. There's like 30 premium currency on every map at least, if not more. I believe there is more, but there's always at least 30, even on lower levels. So like, I'm not saying you can never do that, but like, man, you gotta be smart about it. Oh, there's one thing I've learned about these big companies. They ain't smart. Alright, I guess we need a blue card now. Charting for any live service game is kind of iffy. If I was on the fence with the Helldivers, even though it's been a blast. Okay, yeah, so far simply because, yeah. No, I completely understand that. But as I described, I think it does a lot of things right in terms of that. It'd be funny if they pulled the plug on Hunter so people got another taste of owning nothing and be happy.
I need to get closer.
I mean, it'll happen one day probably, but I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. Oh, does that shit just bounce off of it? Interesting. I guess because it's a plant-based gun. I do remember to use my sprinkler. I actually thought their premium currency and battle pass system through instead of slapping it on. Yeah, exactly, just to be more greedy. Like I'm never spending any like money on. I'm never spending any more money on Helldivers. And also their battle pass is infinite, right? So if you don't, if you just play at any point in time after, you can always just access the old ones, which is nice. Because a lot of, I think that's more common now, but it's still rare to me. Again, I was really surprised with that game. I didn't think I'd like it at all. It just, the way it marketed itself, in terms of like gameplay from what I was seeing and stuff, it felt very much like Destiny. I could not give less of a shit about Destiny. But the actual gameplay in it, the movement, like the actual teamwork of it all, I think it's very fun. Okay, well, guess I'm Jesus. No, no, not Jesus anymore. I fell back down to earth. I'm Gabriel. All right, well, that's interesting to know that I can extend the walking that far. Blue card, right? Find a blue card. She got leading to its mode. Alright, so this is a dead end, right? Because there's nothing up. Oh, wait, no. I can go through here. Whole area. You can use the laser dryer charge shot to disrupt shields. Okay, good to know. See, that's why I wanted to... No, never mind. It was the umbrella that was glitched out. Excuse me. Has anything used a shield before?
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, I'm gonna get into a horde? Okay, yeah. That's what I figured. I feel like was that an update? Did they add the doo-doo-doo? Because I feel like I definitely like I would be on top of this if she ever made this voice line in the previous streams. Because it's the best one. By far. It's gotta be an update. Oh man, you're weaving, huh? Alright. I don't even know if that I don't know if that sprinkler really did anything. I don't feel like it really helped me, but maybe it did. Doesn't appear to have been out days of late. Well, I feel like there's probably one since the last time I played. Unless it's like, oh, you're this far in the game, you unlock the doo-doo-doo. Because, like, that'd be a good reward. That'd be fair. Rare quotes change. Yeah, quotes change on later stage, maybe. Could be that. Fine if it had actual content. Good option. I've always been interested in Phantasy Star. I've never played. I almost got convinced briefly. I just don't have time for MMOs, man. I think if I were to try to play an MMO again, it would definitely be that. It's just a different color. Because it definitely wouldn't be like Final Fantasy 14. Like, I'm good. I got groomed once. It's not happening again. I guess I kind of want the I guess I kind of want this. The Great Canopy is near, but my scan... Okay. Cutscene broke. 8 years of development. We'll figure it out. We're talking about... What do y'all think of the Sierra Crash games? Is that the games that came... Is that... They do Twinsanity? Who did Twin... The highlight Twinsanity. I think that's the only non-Naughty Dog Crash game I like. I never played the GBA ones. They could be good. I feel like I've heard better things about them. Oh, Mino review, not a fan. Yeah, not a fan of... There was this weird era in gaming and everything where everyone had tribal tattoos. Even Mario had like a DS for it. Not a good time in my opinion. I like Twinsanity. I played Crash Purple, unfortunately. That was an awful game. I own both Spyro Orange and Crash Purple. I was a very disappointed kid. Dude, imagine having to be me and being like, oh my god, my favorite characters are crossing over. Like as a child with PlayStation. Crash and Spyro. And then I get Crash Purple and Spyro Orange. And then I grow up. At this point, I'm like the Sonic guy. I love Mario at this point. Like, oh boy, Sonic and Mario are crossing over. Olympic Games. Another mini game fucking collection. Like, why can't platformers just have a proper crossover? Like, it'd be so easy. It'd be so... You just do Sonic Generations, but instead of classic Sonic, it's Mario. You go through each other's levels. You have different gameplay styles for each... It's just that easy. It's that easy. You don't even need a great expansive story. I'll take the scraps. Base Fantasy Star Online 2 is good worth playing, but not oh, the new one, to be honest. No real content. Most of them off it suck. That's disappointing, because I always like playing as a guy. The only thing I know about, I probably can't show it, is the balloons you can buy and you can just make gigantic cow tits in Phantasy Star Online. I've always thought that was charming. I always thought that the outfit design in general was really cool. It's a shame guys kind of get snubbed. I'd rather a Sonic and Mario RPG developed by Nintendo. That's fair. Like that's, yeah, I'd take that. I'd be happy with that, yeah. Super Mario Brothers Z, but finished within the next 50 years as an RPG would make me very happy. Yeah, Mario and Rabbids got a proper crossover. Sucks, man. All right, but this is the end of the stream though. I had a good time with this today. Thank you, Ninja, for helping me out. Appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Look at that good stream. I'm also kind of glad I moved this to Thursday. Wednesday was just not feeling it. What's good? You took everything from Rayman? Oh yeah, I killed Rayman. That's right. I'm a Rabbids kid. When I was a youngster, I bought all the Rabbids games on Wii, and I'd do it again. Awesome as always. Thanks. As I said at the beginning, we are the member stream. I think it's just gonna be normal SRB2 this month, like a proper one, because the last one was kind of messy. But I figured it all out since then. So we're gonna have a game night this upcoming Saturday. So if you're a member, obviously you can join that. If you're not a member or patron, you can feel free to do that. So you can join and have fun with us and play games. If I could stop by it again. Yeah, it was nice seeing you, Vic. Out of all the IPs Mario could cross over with proper game, be Rabbids. Yeah, I hate Ubisoft ruins everything good in the world. Let's be real. Let's be real. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys had a good time. The new video will be coming out in March. Like, I think like the middle of March. It's got like, there's a 15-page video. I'm 10 pages done. I mostly did it this month because this is a different project than the one I was working on initially after my last video. So it should definitely be done sometime within the coming weeks. So should be good. It's actually, I lied as I always do. It's not short either. It's gonna be at 30. I think it's gonna be 30 minutes by the end. Right now it's like 17. So I think I might get barely under 30 for once, for the first time in like 3 years, for like a proper video. So we'll see, but it's coming soon. Look forward to it. Ubisoft spawned. Oh, Ubisoft probably did spawn Sweet Baby Inc. That's probably true. I'd believe it at least. But yeah, otherwise, you don't come to any of that. See you guys next week. Thank you for coming. Goodbye. Appreciate all the donations. Abdulio, Matsuringo, Dino, Chaos, Hero. I think that was it. Thank you guys. Goodbye. See you next time, etc.